Zach versus Braedes here. Division 2 quarterfinal. The first two picks in the quarterfinals, they get to pick their home maps, and they've both picked the Nomads. Braedes then takes out the randoms in Splash Random. Zachattack takes out Golden Swamp. Admin bans, we lose Pacific Islands and Aquarina. Zach then takes Copenhagen. There's 4 maps left. What's Braedes going to want here? So Copenhagen Regicide, remember. Braedes got a pick on the board. It's going to be Migration. So Canberra, Four Lakes, Passage. Passage goes. Canberra or Four Lakes. Both pretty land dominated here. Does Zach want to play Sudden Death? He does not. So it's going to be a Four Lakes beginning. That's how we start. I think I put Braedes down in 5 was my prediction here. Should be a great set. This is one of the sets I think is going to excite. We saw Saws actually destroy Braedes last week in 2 very quick games, and they did not seem very like Braedes. As Park Tim's put in the chat, he'll be on a high after the Oz Draft win, which was also in 5. And he did very well there. And we should be close to a Civ Draft. There it is. And if I just zoom my way through. Civ Draft is up and running. We have seen Georgians, Portuguese, and that's about it as far as water civs go. Cumans, if you're a Cumans believer on Copenhagen, which I'm not. Georgians being the water nomad option, and I guess Four Lakes as well. Wu Shu, Braedes may not have the DLC. Zach takes out Spanish. So still got Persian still on the board. And we are playing Nomad. Humans, Four Lakes, says Finchy. Well, that's gone. Still some very strong picks. I think it'll be Peter Persians. No, both survive. Saracens, Bengalis is our opener. Interesting. Persians, Nomad. Speaks to me. But there's still some very good options out here. Dravidians was very quickly picked. So's Mongols. Saracens, Water Nomad. And probably Bengalis could also fit there as well. Japanese, that feels very Four Lakes. But again, a lot of these civs, they're very flexible. Mongols feels Four Lakes to me. Drav, Water Nomad. Yep. I think Persians for normal Nomad, right? I feel like we're waiting on... Did I miss it? No, they're still there. Persians or Berbers? Where's Berbers? Berbers still to be picked. Malians? Malians still available. So lots of options here. Even though we lost 8 civs, we lost 12 civs, and they got to take 6 each. Still lots to pick from. I think they've either both forgotten Persians. I mean, Italians have also gone pretty late here. It's interesting. Predictions aren't up yet, Park Team. I don't know if it does eventually show up. I think it does. I definitely feel like I've put channel points on before. Persians, there it is. And last pick for Zach. Waiting. But I feel like Berbers are the ones, right? Byzantines undrafted. Koreans pretty good too. And the last pick in the draft, I feel like it's between Byzantines and Berbers. Maybe Lithuanians, depending on what is seen. What Braedes is thinking here. It's going to be Byzantines. So there are the civs for the set. We are starting Division 2 quarterfinal. It's Zach v Braedes. This is 4th v 5 on the ladder, and they've started kind of close together. I feel like they're not completely opposite. They're both like forward of the pond as opposed to on the side of the pond. So it feels like they're quite close together here. We got Zach playing as the Japanese in the south. And up the top in the north, it will be Braedes with the Mongols. Boars coming in. Looks very heavy on food. You can get away with 5 on food if you want. And then you're able to get the fishing ship out quicker. And in comes a second boar already. Just going to fly through the 2 boars. Is it going to be a deer push as well? Sheep may need to get out the way. No, it's going to be okay. Deer's coming in. Mongols just fly through the boars. How about that? That just disappears. And keep bringing in the deer. It's just going to be 1 deer for now, and he walks away. So if we have a look at the scouting, scout looks quite nice at the moment. Braedes is heading over to the dock, but he's not quite ready to dock yet, but probably will be by the time that villager gets what's required. Dock up earlier for Zach, so you can see Braedes has the eco advantage because Mongol hunt bonus, but the Japanese player should get that back by having the earlier dock and then the faster fishing ships as well, which is quite nice. They work faster and they are harder to kill. That's what makes the Japanese a very nice pick on this map. There's a lot of fishing, more than there is warships, and the fishing ship staying alive is very, very handy. Dock up here. No fishing ship yet because a little bit short on the wood. And you can see there's already like a 1.5 fishing ship advantage, if not 2. That dock is nearly there and that one's finished now. So it's over 1.5, nearly 2 fishing ships advantage for Zach. Neither player with enough idle time yet to cause much of an issue. In comes boar number 2. Deer are pushed. I think there were 3 each. And this is deer number 2 now for Braedes, who is going loom and will click up 19 plus loom. And that's why I kind of think... I kind of am with Noz on this, in the sense that... Are you really taking advantage of the Mongols bonus there? Right? Is that bonus fully taken advantage of if you're still going up 19 plus loom? Chestnut, thank you for the raid. Hope you're well. Kados wants me to stretch and hydrate. We got some scouts fighting. Raiders, we're watching Girt By Sea. It's the tournament that Rapunzel and I are running over the last couple of months. Water-based tournament. Not played on the new patch. We've got 2 players in and around the 1800 mark. So it is for Aussie and Kiwis. Or at least those in the community. Our Div2 top 8 have got a few more overseas players in it. And yeah, these 2 finished 4th and 5th. Straight knockout, best of 5. So they're both up. 19 plus loom. And you see the fishing ship advantage. And there you go. It's pretty much leveled up, right? Res collected, pretty much leveled up as a result. As they hit few to H. And a second dock on the same pod now. Got to remember that this version of Four Lakes is more akin to the tournament version that you see in something like TTL, where there is a lot less fish. There's not 16 tiles of fish here. So a little bit less. It's going to be barracks range. And up the front here, it's going to be no buildings just yet because it was a second dock. Scout might be in trouble here. No, it gets out. Bit of a quick wall could have worked out there for Braedes, but Scout survives. Vil coming forward to dock, so that's going to get spotted. Scout will need to get involved here. No. And no Loom. Wait, Loom. Loom is in, but the Scout just gets better advantage, better hits. Forward comes a spear as well. As you can see, yeah, res collected, very much leveled up. And will this dock get down? Scout goes down for Zach. That's a little bit unfortunate. Is it HP bonus? No, not until Castle Age for the Mongols. Be interesting to see if this Vil can get in. It's going to have to be quick walls as well. Quick walls will have to come in very fast. Quick walls. Oh, goes for the quick walls. Can't quite land it. And I think we'll land it here. No. There's another tire. Oh, because the dock needed to be placed. Okay, going to try again. We're going to try again. And Chestnut, thank you for the follow. And quickly taps that down. Caps that down. And now you got to finish building the palisades. And should be okay. Should be okay. Should be able to get this dock up. But now galley. Okay, how quickly was the galley being produced? Oh, that might not be quick enough. Might not be quick enough. I think we're going to have a fight to have here. There will be a fight to be had here. This galley won't happen quick enough. Okay, what's happening behind? We see... Look at the idle times for the two players as well, by the way. Blacksmith coming up now. And walls for Braedes. Barracks up. But other than that, has to contend the pond. And going to be a second dock trying to come down. But that should get denied. Yeah, that will get denied. That one goes down, but now can fight fires. I feel like one galley was worth it to try and deny. But after that, I'd want to be on fires or demos. And Chestnut, thank you for the follow as well. There's an archer out. There's actually a fair few archers out. And fletching coming in as well. Fletching, walls, fishing ships doing some work. And yes, res collected similar. Still got a spare sheep as well. Tower has been forced. Zach will be happy to see that. I think that feels like a quick reaction due to being slower and not having a range down or anything to fight this. So has had to go with the tower to keep hold of the wood line. It's nice that it's on a hill. But these guys deny gold, deny berries. And now you should see the Japanese get away here. Making more archers. But, hey, Castle Age is close. No buildings, though. Well, one's coming down, but otherwise no buildings. Galleys, but if you save up for 3 fires, yeah, these guys are going to go down pretty quick. You can't, there's no space to micro them. There's no space to micro these guys. Scout will take... No, Archer will take the Scout. It was low HP. Houses. Still needs a second building, though. And looks like the fires have ejected here. And, yeah, they're just gonna clean up. They clean up here. And a GG's been called by Braedes. That happened very fast. Zach gets on the board. Was not clicked up. Did not have any army. And Zach was very smooth there with the Japanese play. And got the job done. Was going to win that pond. And had actually gone to the second one as well at that time. So, yeah, there it is. Japanese. Walls were up at home. At least most of them. A couple of farms. Took the last sheep, which was good. And how about the result? Galley double docks didn't work. If we take a look at some of the stats here, very quick game, 16 minutes. Just see the army coming through the eco. We'll have a look at that res collected. I know we spoke about it at the start, big talking point. You can see how the Mongol hunt bonus works really early, but the faster fishing ships and faster getting the fishing ships out and the faster fishing ship work rate helped Zachattack catch up, get ahead a little bit, and then idled a bunch of vills. I think played that really well. Really well after that. Tex, you can see, was quite smooth in getting out of Dark Age. And there's the eco. And finally, the APMs. 68, 57. That's a lot of Bulgarian picks regarding... Yeah, okay, channel points. People loving the channel points. Which is brilliant. All over in Feudal. Game number 1 goes to Zach. And we look forward to game number 2 now. Well, if this set has 2 more 16-minute games, we're loading up Golden Swamp. At least we hope we're loading up Golden Swamp on the ranked ladder. At which point, feel free to pick my Civ. I'll be a little bit worried. I've lost 2 games. I lost 1 on stream last night. And I lost 1 after streaming as well. So I'm in around the low 1500s at the moment. Yeah, Braedes didn't really open with much, right? He went for the second... He went for the... I want to say the... Like, he went for a second dock, just blind. A blind second dock. He went for a blind second dock before a barracks. Which is brilliant on pretty much every other map. Right? Every other map that we've got in the map pool, open with a second dock before you put a barracks down. But this is probably not the one to do that. So, good win. Zach gets on the board. Doesn't appear to be a lobby yet. So we're not in any rush there. Switch over here. We can see Japanese gets the win. Mongols with a loss. And if we jump over to Civs, to maps, Nomad or Migration will be up next. Rapunzel's put Nomad down. I'm not... Yes, she is correct. Obviously, she's correct. So, we'll see when that comes through. Looks like it'll be Nomad, so... Persians, Bengalis? Do we want to say? They're already in a... Oh, maybe they had to... Yeah, that makes more sense, right? Maybe they had a false... They must have had a false start for some reason. Okay. Quick false start. For a purpose that we don't know. But if they were happy to restart, I don't have any messages. So I take it that something happened. So, Civs... We'll find out about soon. But that would be my guess, right? Persians, Bengalis feel like the best one. Could be Italians, maybe Byzantines, but Braedes' first pick home map. Oh my god, we did miss it. Hang on. We did miss it. What the hell? Game 2 lasted 3 minutes? No. No way. No way Game 2 lasted 3 minutes and Zach got the win. Maybe they changed map? Yeah, but they loaded it up. They loaded it up. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm just going to get the rec of what happened. It says it was a 6-minute in-game... I know I waffle, but still, 6 minutes in-game. What's caused that? That's crazy. I mean, migration should be a whole lot quicker. A whole lot slower to start, so we shouldn't have any issues catching up there, but what the hell? What is up with that? Yeah, not even Finchy's calling a game that quick. That's wild. No one had put the predictions on, thankfully. So it was Drav Persians. I'm still going to cast it like it was a normal game. We're going to see what happened here. Let's have a look. Welcome along. Game number 2, Zach v Braedes. TCs go down immediately. We're on Nomad here. Braedes' first home map. This is the map he picked straight away, so want to do a good job. Persians, Dravidians, both very strong on this map. There goes Avil building a dock. So dock's pretty far apart. Pretty much as far apart as you can get. TCs are kind of close together. And let's see what happens with scouting. So right now, Braedes got a couple of chickens. Zach got a couple of chickens. Early start. And they've actually TC'd the opposite way. I'm just going to swap this around because it's going to be frustrating. Oh, wait. Yeah, that way. Yep. I got it right. Okay. Because Braedes is on our left here. Where are the boars? Quick boar check. There's a boar here. There's a boar there. There's a boar there. So it feels like Braedes has got a safe one at the back. That's kind of contested. There's actually not that many boars close by here. There's one right in the corner. Standard Persian stuff so far. I think Zach will know where Braedes is. Braedes won't know where Zach is because the treaty lines wouldn't have covered that. And food's coming in. Coming out. Is he just not able to find a boar? Is that... He's not able to find a boar yet. He's going to go looking for a boar. Zach's going to take the boar that was there. He's going to keep looking. There's not going to be a boar there anymore. That Ville's going to stop. Get lost. Walk back. He's not going to find a boar. He's got no food under the TC. He's going to get loom. There's a pond here for him as well. He's got a fishing ship out. Can get a second one. Two lots of loom. Three fishing... Jam Persians just flying ahead here. Zach's very clean. And small problems for Braedes so far when it comes to food and dropping off. And he's just called it. He's just gone, this start was not going to happen. And Braedes just says, I'm not doing this. He's called a GG. That's odd. But, okay. Just didn't want a bar of it. Did not want a bar of it and has just said it's not happening today. And that's the game. 2-0 Zach. Game 3. I don't have much more to say. Okay, I'll go get game 3. It's going to be Bengalis, Armenians on migration. So, first pick First pick for Braedes. Second pick for Zach. It's game number 3. Zach is 2-0 up in this best of 5. So match point now. We're on migration. We're just catching up to the live time here. It's Armenians, Bengalis. The two players started not the complete opposite. Zach's nicely in the corner, and there's a nice wood line at the back as well. Meanwhile, Braedes is to the northeast. You can see the deer pretty much coming in. Nice and quickly. And yeah, Doc's coming down. Doc's coming down. Zach's been smooth so far. Get your channel points in if you believe in Braedes. 10k on Braedes. Some belief. Looks like Zach with 2 to the shorefish and only 5 on wood. This is going to be a fast feudal. Braedes on this side. 2 here, but more going to wood makes me think this will be a fast castle. And so far, so good when it comes to the eco. How good is Zach's uptime going to be? You want to do 20 no loom if you really can. It gets tight, but it's definitely possible. 3 fishing ships to the shorefish, and look, check that out. Only 13 seconds idle time, and has gotten it done. Even had a little bit of food left over. It's going to take the last little bit there. Should go over to woodline as well. Can probably hold off on another mule cart here, so should be okay. Time for a second dock, I think. Yes. Meanwhile, on Braedes' side, he's going to click up 23 plus loom, which is a nice enough area. Can definitely get a fast castle done with this, but has a little bit of idle time as well. So I feel like his FC should work out from here. Need to see the timings of it all. Third dock. Transport ship. And some of the fish get split there. Okay, how's the galley play going to go? It is triple dock now for the Armenians. They're going to go fast feudal. They get the extra 1 damage from that projectile. Plan now for Braedes is to get off the island as quickly as possible, just with a few vills. Make sure you get yourself safe, because you might find yourself losing water here. And in come galleys, but it looks like Braedes is just going to play galleys. He's not going to be able to click up with a fast castle at all. He's going to go galleys. He's housed. This has not been a good set for Braedes. He's just going to play galleys, and fletching will be in earlier for the Armenians. And again, just how about the smoothness of Zach this evening? He has just been on it. Couple of houses coming down, but Zach's situation now just had a smooth Dark Age, and if the plan here was to fast castle, it's not worked. Braedes playing for his tournament life and has had to engage in a galley war. Yes, Bengalis get nice ships, they get regenerating ships, and they'll slowly go up in HP, but doesn't have fletching, so he's down -2, so it's 2 extra attack for the Armenians. And they have more numbers as well. Braedes in trouble. 3 extra fishing ships will be helping him out, and he's transported vills. But Zach's just able... Look at the flow of galleys now. I think you take this out. You don't let any more travel. Yep. That goes, and it's going to be a counter attack. Oh, the fish are just going to run. Okay, fish are going to run. So he's done well to keep him alive. He's going to need docks for, I like. If this is docks forward, not against it. Fourth dock here, though. A little bit more fight from Braedes this time. But idle time is creeping up. There's no real excuse for it. Gold's creeping up. May need a market soon. Again, how's this from Zach? Zach's going to try and run around or figure something out. And yeah, there's a forward dock. And this is about to get spotted. It may not even go up. This dock may not go up here. And then Zach's going to be alerted if he sees it. Yeah, he's going to see it. He was there. He was already sending ships the other direction. Braedes in a whole heap of trouble now. The counterplay has been completely thwarted. So now, how does this work out? It's 15 galleys to 6. If Braedes can get his buildings down, he'll be able to click up, but it's not going to be an advantage. Couple of galleys trying to do some work. Zach not doing much with the fishing ships, though. There we go. One goes down. But down go the counter galleys. Oh, and there's a few more in now. Fish have to run. But so far, so good. You can see Zach is camping the docks. Another second building still required for Braedes. He's going to see it. He's going to want to click. He's going to realize. And he drops a 7 villager blacksmith. And you're going to see the timing here for Zach is not going to be too bad either. Wood line in the middle. So the advantage for Braedes is that he's got the middle. He will have a timing advantage on Castle Age. But heavily outnumbered against Armenian ships. And he's on the way up. Potentially an overcommitment on water. Well, Zach has now decided to mega fish boom behind it and get some transports out. So the beauty for Zach here is he's going to land. I think the fast feudal has worked here, right? He went the right way to start with, which sometimes is a guess. I don't know how to predict it. I just guess if I was to do that. And he guessed right, and he got some really good damage in. You can see eco units go down. I think the kills were all fish so far. Or all ships as well. And you can see the outposts are coming, but again, I don't think it's going to be quick enough because he's going to land and he's going to be able to do some things. Now, Braedes will see it quickly. Will Zach see Braedes fish at the bottom? He is not about to. No, it's the one area he has not scouted. Castle. Oh, this is that's such a nice start as well. I quite like the castle start. I assume that's what it's going to be here. A castle age start for Zach. Yeah, straight onto it and on the shoreline as well. Won't even get spotted. Ville's going to miss it. And a church. It would have been nicer here. But he's not to know what's on the island, right? He's just taking the first spot possible. And this is also nice, right? As soon as Braedes wants to get back on water, this will cut off a bunch of reinforcements and things like that if there's fighting. There's 17 fishing ships. Massive eco difference here. And early castle as well for Braedes. Combo v Ratha, what do we like? My mind goes to the combo here. And good situation for Zach on the island. He's got a foothold on the middle, which is important, right? Scout goes down. Ville goes down. Zach has just been super smooth. And in comes a TC. Combo, warrior priests, straight into the army. You may even think about a fast imp behind this. And He's got War Galley too. How many churches to take out a castle? Is it even possible? 5, 4, 3, 3. Ratha. And Warrior Priest. How about that? First relic is in, along with the one that they get for free. And now Zach can do his own work. Yep, so both players will see the opponent's castle. He can go grab the relics. He's going to go to his own outposting. Which also, I think it may have alerted him. No, he's going to go to the dock. And the dock will get spotted. This is ugly and awkward. It's awkward for Braedes. TC, look at that 16 eco difference. Feels the same because it's 2 TCs each. Armor coming in for the priests. So it might be full priest and a few monks. Oh god, this guy doesn't hit. Look at that. Dudes, go to training, man. Can't land a shot to save himself. Compo, and there it is. Yeah, GG's called. Just could not get anything going tonight, Braedes. Just an absolute disaster set. Zach takes it 3-0 and proceeds to the semi-finals. And he will await the winner of Saws and Chipmunk for that. So that's run and done. Zach's done it 3-0. And yet, afterwards, there was the good luck next and thank you in the chat. So, all good. And yeah, Zach just very smooth. Got the job done. Eco advantage. Church is going to be hard to push. And Braedes was not having a bar of it. Feel like the resigns may have been a little bit early. Especially game 2. But that's the game we play. And yeah, win goes to Zach. 3-0. Well, I said after game 1, I said, what if we get 2 other 16-minute games? I'll have to play some 1v1s. And we did, on average. We had a 6-minute game and a 25-minute game. So we actually managed 3 16-minute games on average, which is a disaster set.